Giannis Antetokounmpo and the Milwaukee Bucks get tested by a Steph Curry-less Golden State Warriors squad. Oh boy. First quarter, it's Dame Dollar attacking and scoring. And then more Lillard attacking and scoring, plus the foul. Look at Dame, showing you what hard work and dedication can do. Bucks up 8. Presumably about to roll past the Warriors without Draymond and Steph, right? Not so fast. An easy deuce for Brandon Pajinski. He had 23 points. Off the inbound, Jonathan Kuminga just takes it. Where is the Milwaukee resistance? Remember, this is a team that's got championship aspirations. First-year head coach Adrian Griffin, like, yo, y'all not about to get me fired because y'all ain't playing hard. Would the Bucks respond? Giannis always gonna respond. But here comes Clay and the Warriors nailing the three-pointer. Thompson had 21 points. On the other end, it's Kuminga finding Looney inside. And then more Thompson. The Warriors are up by 7 shorthandedly. What would Giannis and the Bucks have to say about that? Well, there's a response. I don't got to do too much talking when I got a game like that. Greek Freak bulldozed his way down low for the deuce. And then a little two-man game between two of the game's greats. Giannis finds Dame. Lillard had 27. That three-pointer gives the Bucks the lead again. But how about this grown man deuce from Dario Saric? Little Boy Day tomorrow. Speaking of Little Boy Day, Giannis is the ultimate humbler. He goes inside and gets him too. How about Andre Jackson crashing the boards? Get out of my way, Giannis. I got you, bro. And then from there, it's about the Greek Freak again. Everybody get out of his way. It's one of the greatest players of all time, ladies and gentlemen. Giannis Antetokounmpo. Just another night at the office. A couple of dimes from Middleton. Chris had 10 assists to go along with 24 points. Look, I don't know if the Bucks fixed their defense, but they for darn sure fixed their offense in this one. Giannis had 33 points, 9 rebounds, 5 assists. Bucks get the 11-point dub over the Warriors. If you are like me and love flexing your NBA knowledge, you should head over to the best place to play fantasy sports. That's Underdog Fantasy. For me, I love the pick'em game. It's super simple to play too. All you gotta do is go to the Underdog Fantasy website or app, pick whether a player will have a higher or lower stat line for that game, get all your picks right, and you can win up to 20 times your money. And when you sign up, if you use my code FERRO, your deposit will get doubled. You can't beat that. Again, head over to today's sponsor, Underdog Fantasy's website or app, use my code FERRO, and your first deposit will get doubled. Do you believe in karma? James Harden and the Los Angeles Clippers apparently got a little bit of it instantaneously as they took to Minnesota to take on the Timberwolves. First quarter, it's Karl-Anthony Towns nailing the three. Tall dudes shouldn't be able to shoot that darn good. And then Anthony Edwards going left. Who does that look like? I ain't gonna say no names, but it looks like somebody. Clippers turn it up a little bit. In the second, it's James Harden inside. Now Harden's an unselfish Jew. He finds Paul George for 3. More Clipper passing. This time, Paul George finds Kawhi Leonard for 3. The Clippers' big 3 helped put them out in front by 1. Very interesting moment here. Gobert's not a great free throw shooter. We know that. Rudy's going to airball this free throw. And that Clippers bench, led by Brody in that top corner over there, they're having a field day laughing at Gobert. Remember, every dog has his day. Hold on to that one. But first things first, let's show more love to AE. Relentless in his approach. And on that possession, he would not be denied. Edwards' big-time game was just getting started. Third quarter, more AE greatness. T-Wolves up by 7. Swiper, no swiping. Swiper, no swiping. How about Kawhi? Stealing it from Edwards clean, throwing it down. Leonard had 26. Speaking of throwdowns, a little more emphasis on this juice from Karl-Anthony. He had 17. Minnesota in the driver's seat. We in Minnesota now. It's Edwards nailing the 3. All a part of his 33-point dominating game against the LAC. And then how about Rudy G? Y'all laughed at me, huh? Who's laughing now? Edwards and the T-Wolves celebrating Rudy making one. The Clippers are down double digits late. Norman Powell made 6 of his 9 threes. And then Harden on the same type of time. He must have put in the same type of grind. LAC down 6. Guess who closes this game out for Minnesota, though? It's Rudy Gobert with the big block on Leonard. And then on the other end, Russ is going to foul Gobert. Why is that important? Because that puts Rudy G back on the free throw line. If you remember where Brody and the Clippers laughed at Rudy earlier in this game. This time around, though, Gobert nails the first, and he calmly nails the second. In fact, he made his last 4 free throws to help put the T-Wolves up by 5. And in the closing seconds, the Clippers need a quick deuce to try to keep this game going. Who's laughing now? Westbrook blows the layup. Stay humble, everybody, because life will humble you, is a lesson that we all shall learn. The Clippers fall to the T-Wolves. How about Rudy G? 15 points, 18 rebounds, and some clutch free throws after an air ball. Minnesota takes this one. Devin Booker and the new Big Three in Phoenix are starting to figure it out, but so is the rookie Scoot Henderson as he leads his Portland Trailblazers into a tough battle against the Suns. First quarter, it's Scoot nailing the three. He had 33 points, 9 assists. Another name I want you to get familiar with, Dupe Reith nails the three. He's got a lot of talent, y'all. I'm just warning you now. On the other end, we already know about the talent D-Book possess. Perennial all-star in this league. He ain't the only one that plays for Phoenix. That dude, Bradley Beal, a walking bucket. And you already know about the easy money sniper, one of the greatest basketball players of all time down the lane. Kevin Durant still rocking that thing. Durant throws down the dunk. KD had 21 points, 5 rebounds, 6 assists. Suns take control. Grayson Allen. Don't forget about me. Nails the three at the half. Suns led it by 10. Third quarter we go. It's more Devin Booker for show. Suns up by 9. In transition, Booker looking, attacking, keeping, scoring. 34 points, 6 rebounds, 7 assists for D-Book. Phoenix in the driver's seat, but Portland's got something to say. It's Anthony Simons stepping back and nailing the trifecta. He had 28. And then Scoot once again. Blazers cut the deficit down to single digits. Phoenix, though, they're tough. Booker beating the shot clock with that mid-range jump shot. And then Durant attacking and scoring. On the other end, Ryan Rupert is going to nail this three-pointer to cut the deficit for the Blazers down to 4th. Off the Reef miss is Scoot. 4-point game, under 5 minutes to go. Could the Blazers pull off the upset? The answer is no. Bradley Beal had 23 points. That too helps put things away from the Moda Center. 11-point win for Phoenix. Former Boston Celtics head coach Ime Udoka is back. Kinda. He's got a new squad. The Houston Rockets taking on his old squad. In the first quarter, Ime gets to show off his new toy. Alperen Şengün inside showing you what hard work and dedication can do. But Ime's former squad has got it cooking. And they got new pieces that Ime didn't even get to coach. Meet Kristaps Porzingis. Coach Udoka, he now plays in Boston. He had 12 points in the first quarter, 17 for the game. And Ime's already familiar with this dude, Jason Tatum. Very much so fond of Ime as his coach when he had him. He's got Missoula now, and he's still knocking in trifectas. He beat the first quarter buzzer, and there was more where that came from in the second. It's Tatum going off. 27 points, 8 rebounds, 5 assists. Can the Rockets make their coach look good in his return? Dylan Brooks was one of Ime Udoka's picks. Brought him in, and how about Brooks on the poster? But Brooks had to deal with Jaylen Brown in the second half. And let's just say that was a very difficult task for Brooks and the Rockets. Brown got the cooking, and he didn't care who was guarding him. This three goes in Brooks's grill. Jaylen led Boston with 32. It's Drew Holiday, a new Celtic since Ime's been gone, nailing the three. And then Tatum tries to throw down the emphatic put-away dunk. He thought he was fouled. The refs don't call a foul, and Tatum loses it. Gets ejected from the basketball game. Luckily for him, the Celtics didn't need him. They take care of business. How about Derek White stopping, popping, and floating. It's Boston putting it on. It made Udoka and the Rockets your final, 145-113. Oh, what a game from Milwaukee. It is Giannis Antetokounmpo and the Milwaukee Bucks hosting the Sacramento Kings. No need to waste your time. I know you own your ground. We picked this one up in the second half as Sabonis put the finishing touches on a triple-dub for him. He had 21, 13, and 15. Not to be outdone by this dude, the Greek Freak also had a triple-double. He had 27, 10, and 10. As Bobby Portis nails the three, Milwaukee sitting pretty. They're up by 8 in the fourth. You're about to see a head coach get as mad as you probably ever see one. Kings head coach Mike Brown believes De'Aaron Fox got grabbed at least once, maybe even twice, by Bucks guard campaign. And Mike stormed the court mid-play. You can't do that. Looking at the replay, to be fair to Coach Brown, it does look like campaign grabbed De'Aaron's arm, but not to the length that Brown is arguing. You would have thought campaign killed De'Aaron Fox. The play would continue as Mike Brown got ejected, obviously, which means Giannis would continue to power through for the finish. But I give Fox and Sacramento a lot of credit. Down late, De'Aaron puts the squad on his back and delivers. In the closing seconds, the Kings would end up down 2, and it's Fox tying the game up. He had 32 points. Milwaukee's got a chance to win it at the buzzer. Dame, he doesn't make game-winning three-pointers in Milwaukee. That's what he used to do in Portland. We would go to overtime in the extra period. It does not start out great if you're a Bucks fan. Fox with the steal. Kings already up 6. They about to come back and win this game without their head coach. How about Malik Monk? He had 28 points. Milwaukee would end up giving themselves a chance with no timeouts. They're down by 2, 5 seconds to go. Dame's got it again. He just missed to end regulation, but he missed it in overtime. It's game time because it's Dame time. Damian Lillard takes us back to them Portland days as he nails the game-winning three-pointer at the buzzer. You heard him. It's game time because it's Dame time. The Bucks walk it off against the Kings. 143-142. Lillard finished with 29 points, none bigger than the last 3.
I want to salute you, homie, for building your own thing and doing your own thing.
Why build theirs when I believe I can build my own?
You've already done it, or I wouldn't be here.
I'm already the only elite sports and music journalist in the game today. My goal is simple, to be the best there's ever been. So, please don't go. Make sure you subscribe and follow the journey. It truly means everything to me. I tell stories. I talk music. I cover sports. I am culture. I am FERRO.